Yes, sir.
All right, tell the commission, tell Commissioner Slow the relationship between you and Foots.
Me and Foots got to school together.
You and Foots, so how long you know Foots for?
Since I was going to school.
Yeah, well, tell me the years, Mr. Sloan, no, Mr. Sloan, and no, you
Around
can tell you.
in 12 years.
Sorry, 12 years? So,
When I was the age of 12 years.
or when you were 12, you met him.
Yes, sir.
So so from 12 years until he died, you knew him.
Yes, sir.
And tell us the nature of your relationship with Foots.
I mean, he was friends with the stock. Yeah.
What's the others doing?
Nothing else.
You sure you got a chance to talk, you know?
I'm telling you.
All right. You know Trevor Abrams?
No, sir.
All right, here what? I'm gonna read this paragraph to you, and I'm gonna have you respond. This is the evidence of Mr. Gillard. He's speaking about the goal, and he said, Foots came out of the bush. Foots is the guy, and initially he's speaking about the cave paving. Foots came out of the bush. Foots said, man, Andrew, I gotta come till out of the bush to take care of something for the boss. And you were right here. I was cutting Imran here in the yard. So he just came out of the bush in 2015, and I continued cutting here. He there talking to me about Trevor. So I asked him, how are things in the bush? He said, Trevor did that, something here. But anyway, let me ask you this in terms of the haircut. Was it in your yard or Gilliard yard your brother Imran here was being cut? Remember I asked you about the haircutting thing?
Gilliard never cut my brother here.
Well, he said he cut your brother here. You saying he never cut your brother?
Never cut my brother here in my yard.
He never cut it in your yard, but
He never cut it neither.
he never cut Imran's hair.
No, sir. Never
All
cut.
right. And when Gilliard was talking about the boss, was he talking about you or Imran?
I don't know who he talking about,
Well, I'm
boss.
going to suggest he was talking about you, boss. You that is called boss outside on the street.
Nobody don't call me boss.
They just call you boss. You think you run things on the street.
Nobody don't call me boss on no road nor no
You
street.
just run things on the street,
I don't run
you?
things on no street.
You and your brother Imran,
Me
y'all think y'all just run this place, huh?
I don't know if my brothers run the place. I don't run no place. I run my home.
Well, I hear you would have heard him behaving bad at the police station, didn't you?
My brother didn't behave bad. I always asked him to take his report and he raised his voice real high because I didn't take his report and I put you on the bench.
Well, he grabbed a gun out of a policeman's hands. You didn't hear that too?
No, my brother never grabbed no gun out of no police hand.
Somebody give that evidence that he did.
I don't know about that, sir.
You know, let him come here and say he did. And you would have heard him cussing. You heard him using the fucking scuts.
No, sir. He was high on his voice but not using F and S.
You say he didn't use fucking scuts.
No, sir.
And so all them police officers that come here before Commissioner Slow and say you use fucking scunt, they lying on me.
I don't know, sir.
Well, you know you was there. Tell me
I
where
was
you
there,
were.
but I was focusing on my statement.
I'm going to read you this paragraph from page 6 of Gillard transcript. I started to wonder about this same pit collapse because this just happened when Nizam got shot. And fighting after the land cave-in Foots there, and then bam, election, right? You got shot in when?
June 2015.
And the election results came out in around around the middle of May of 2015.
I don't know when the result came, but I
tell
know it
you,
had
it's a
election.
matter-
It had election in 2015, around the 15th. And that was the 15th of May.
And when the election happened, you did worry, right? You did worry that Granger come in power and gonna cut your runnings up, yeah?
No, sir.
Imran did talk to you about that Granger, a new dispensation coming in and gonna cut all your runnings up?
Nobody never talked to me about that. We don't have no running to cut up.
Yeah, well, we can deal with all the, even if you don't give the evidence, the commission can get the evidence from other sources. You know, as investigative power with this commission. You used to do let me read what this guy said and you could refute it, or you could say what you have to say about it. On page 7 of the transcripts, you know Andrew Prasad?
Andrew Prasad?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And where's Andrew Prasad?
There.
Right, he's dead. So this is what Gilliard said. Imran Khan, no, I was renting a property. I was renting at 52 lot 1 and 2 Diamond. I was renting this yard from Andrew Prasad, now deceased, murdered. And then he says that, he says now Nizam Khan knows about this. So I do business with Nizam on a regular basis. I would take money, go in the bush if I know gold selling good, in and around, I would buy gold and sell and make a profit. So I do business in transit. I would do cash and drop money to Silal in different places because I was a well-known person. They say they could trust this black man so much they could send food with him.
I don't know nothing about that, sir.
You ain't know nothing about what?
Well, you just stop there.
So
Andrew does borrow money from me. He borrowed money from me and he never paid back. He paid me 500 out of the million he borrowed the first time. The second time he asked to borrow money is to open up a taxi service. That's the only money I know I went to Andrew. I never lent Andrew money to go in the interior to buy gold or sell gold. I never know he buying gold nor selling gold neither.
You're talking to the commission, otherwise me, you're gonna have this jaw.
As you ask the question, sir.
Yeah, you listen to me, but look at the commission, otherwise me, you're gonna get the same way. Unless there's way you want, if you want it, that's fine. But the commission they want, you want you to look at, you want you to listen, and you want you to look at he and answer the question. It's he you're talking to, I just asking questions. You saying that you ain't know about this gold runnings in the bush?
No, sir.
And were you saying that that Gilead was lying on you when he talked about this gold runners in the bush?
Yes, sir.
I'm going through the transcript page by page. You're getting a fair opportunity to respond. This $6 million that Gilead came to borrow, what terms you attached to the $6 million?
Gilead never came to me for borrowing no $6 million, sir.
Well, you told the commission, you told Commissioner Slow, right?
I never told Mr.
Hold on, let me finish my questions, all right? You wait till I finish the question and then you answer. Here's what the rules are here. You told Commissioner Slow that is a thing between you and Gilliard that he just borrow money from you?
Told you Gilliard borrowed $1 million from me, and he paid me back 500,000, and he owed 500, he never returned, and then he asked to borrow 800,000 for opening up a taxi service in 2010 or 2011 sometime. I cannot remember the exact date.
I'll get back to them because Mr. Bond asked you some questions about stealing the radio sets.
I never steal no radio, sir.
Oh, you took the radio sets?
I never took no radio neither, sir.
You felt you had a possessory interest in them radio sets?
Possession?
Nah, I'm gonna break it down in simpler language. You take it because you loan them that money, so you believe that them radio sets did belong to you?
I never take no radio set neither,
What did
sir.
you do with the radio sets?
Sir, it had its dispatcher inside the place named Terry, and Dorothy was in the present. You could bring them here, so they will tell the truth of the story.
All right, well, just give us more details so the commission could get them. Explain the part, the witnesses and what they saw, what they heard.
I was washing my vehicle at the wash bay, and Andriff, the Passad brother, them survey and noticed to move out immediately. He borrowed a battery from me, and he told me to collect the battery. It's a zinc separate the wash bay and Andriff taxi service in the same lot 56. He told me collect the battery, I go wrong to collect the battery. When I go wrong, he given me a guy battery named Dorothy. I told him I don't want nobody battery. He then told me that he would purchase a battery in the presence of his dispatcher and Dorothy.